Campfire. I feel the warmth of my campfire. Me and the spark as the stars light up. 1,000 miles away from home.
One of the milder trails in Joshua Tree National Park, the Barker Dam Trail only travels 1.1 miles in a single loop with very little elevation gain. The trail covers many of the highlights of the Mojave Desert. They make this trail super easy to follow with signs and arrows just like this. You're walking on sand for a lot of the time, so if you're particular with your shoes, you might find it easier to wear gaiters or something. So the trail kind of verges into this sort of desert wonderland, and you're just surrounded by Joshua Tree and all these amazing plants, and yeah, still no big sheep though. So it's a pretty cool hike, but it's kind of barren. I'm yet to see any wildlife, and I was kind of banking on seeing that sheep, so no sheep for Rob so far, but I'm hoping that I will see some. I just met some like kids from like Texas and stuff, and they were like saying that they thought they saw something on the trail. I feel like I've seen a snake as well, which just like shit me up a little bit because I'm terrified of them. So I'm like the worst hiker ever because I'm so scared of snakes. So I took a photo from a distance with my zoom, and I was like, I ain't going anywhere near that. At some points in the trail, you'll start to climb up some slight stairs and boulders. I managed to see a pocket gopher, but no bighorn sheep today. This trail is well known as a hotspot for wildlife in Joshua Tree National Park. Everything from bighorn sheep, coyotes, lizards, rattlesnakes and birdlife can be found along the many rocky outcrops along the trail. So the dam is like completely dried up, which isn't a surprise. I mean, it's been winter and they've had like very little precipitation this year. I definitely made a mistake following the trail because I parked at a different parking lot. So I have to do a different trail to get back there, a little sort of link to the loop. So just be mindful to double check the maps and things because it's easy to get. One of the super cool highlights of this hike is the petroglyphs from ancient times, which you can see on the walls. So you soon sort of figure out that it's kind of like an out and back with a loop at the end, and it obviously depends on what parking lot you use. So I parked at, I think it's Platypus or something. I'm going to write it on the screen. So I have to head back there. So it adds a little bit onto the trail, but it's quite nice because this is a quieter part. There's less kids, there's less families and stuff, which makes it nice for just that desert hike. You know, you just feel like you're really out in the desert amongst like all these amazing, you know, Joshua trees and everything, and in the sun as well. And I'm kind of warm, but yeah. If you like this video, or if you want to see any more videos with some more hikes in some of the most amazing national parks across the US and Canada, then hit the like button and subscribe.
Me and the spark as the stars light up, 1,000 miles away from home.